Welcome back to the ESPN Esports studios. Phil Murphy here with you with another round of Overwatch League power rankings, and Tyler Erzberger is waiting diligently to disperse his hot takes. So Tyler, I won't keep you waiting any longer. I won't keep anyone waiting any longer. Let's get going with number 5, the London Spitfire, who are 4-0 with matches coming up this week against Paris and Chengdu. Tyler, what, if anything, could keep this team from a playoff spot?
Maybe if they oversleep, maybe if they, just don't show up to the games, but otherwise, they should definitely be in the Stage 2 playoffs. We are finally seeing the return of the king. We're finally seeing that team that won the Season 1 championship last year. London, same roster that won the title with a few new extra parts. This team looks like the team that we really needed to see. Stage 1, they slept. Stage 2, they're ready to fight. I'm excited to see London, and I think they might be able to upset in the Stage 2 playoffs.
Tyler, number 4, a team that we've had on our power rankings for basically as long as I've been doing this, but I don't know if I've ever seen them this low. NYXL at number 4, they were upset by Atlanta 3-1 last week. What happened?
I don't know. I mean, sorry, Jordan Peele, but we might have a new, horror thriller king here with the NYXL. It feels like every time we watch them play, it feels like there's this feeling of dread. There's this feeling of that something's going to go wrong at any moment. And I think the reason why they're number 4 is that we've stopped giving them the benefit of the doubt. We know they're talented. We know that at their peak, they're the best team in the league. But every time they have the adversity, or every time it feels like they could, choke, they do. We gave them the benefit of the doubt in Season 1. We gave them the benefit of the doubt when they lost the Seoul Dynasty in Stage 1. Now I feel like there's other teams that we look at and we know when we trust them more. We trust these teams above NYXL, and they're going to have to show us and earn back our trust. Because right now it feels like a horror movie and they're the first ones on the kill list.
At number 3, the opposite trajectory, Los Angeles Gladiators locking up a playoff spot after missing out altogether last stage. Tyler, is this more of a strength of schedule thing, or is this team just hitting its stride?
Oh, they're hitting their stride. I mean, this team, unlike the NYXL, I have a good feeling. Like, ever since Decay came into the lineup and everyone's like, oh, is this kid who they paid so much money for in the offseason worth the money they paid? And so far, he's not only Rookie of the Year, he might be the MVP of the entire season. He might be the best player in the league right now. The Los Angeles Gladiators are a strongly built team with a good foundation, a good coaching staff, and I honestly believe that if there's any team that could shake up our finals from Stage 1, it's the Los Angeles Gladiators.
Well, that's quite a statement there. A team that doesn't like that statement, at number 2, the San Francisco Shock. They're on a 20-map win streak. That's an Overwatch League record. And our good friend Emily Rand says this might actually be the best team in OWL. What do you think?
It's really difficult because of how the scheduling works out stage to stage. You don't really get to see those heavyweight fights that you always want to see in every single quarter of the season. But the San Francisco Shock are no joke. This team was so close to being the Vancouver Titans in the Stage 1 playoffs, and now they're not just looking for a perfect stage. They're looking for a flawless stage. They're looking to not lose a single round the entire stage. And if they do that, I don't know. The Vancouver-San Francisco final might be a toss-up.
All right, so spoiler alert, our number 1 team, Vancouver Titans, should be no surprise. They have a 15-game win streak. Tyler, if there is a weakness in Vancouver, something that could make them susceptible, what is it?
It beats me. I mean, Avenger Endgame, we have our own Thanos in the Overwatch League, and that's the Vancouver Titans. It feels like they have every Infinity Stone, everything going with them. Every time it looks like they have a little bit of opening in their armor. Every time it seems like the good guys can take them down, they regroup, they replan, they get everything right, and they destroy. There's been times this stage where it looks like they might be able to lose a game or two, but then they turn it on, they find what their weakness is, they block it up, and they destroy. Vancouver is the best team we've ever seen in Overwatch League, and they are going to keep on crushing until a team can finally get in. And I don't know, Avengers Endgame, Vancouver Titans, can anyone beat Thanos? Can anyone beat the Titans? I have no clue.
Just turning all their opposition to dust. They won't be in Dallas this weekend, but Tyler, you will be. Safe travels, and thank you again for all the insight. For more from Tyler and all Overwatch League coverage, keep it locked right here on ESPN.com/esports.